What's up, guys? It's Beast. Good news. So, thanks to Solano, Safe and Sane, Pyro, and his YouTube trench work, we found some leaked prices. So, right off the bat, we're going to shut up and talk about we probably should avoid the 99.99 bracket unless you want to buy two coral reefs. Everything else is just kind of meh. The thing we're focusing on is the 49.99 bracket. This firework you're seeing now is Storm Runner. This one is hit or miss. I will admit that sometimes you get a watered down version, sometimes you don't. I'm gonna piggyback back on the 99.99 BOGO items. You could get two coral reefs, but once you see the storm runner effects and maybe some of the new items later in this video for 2025, you may reconsider wasting $100 when you can pretty much buy four storm runners or maybe two of the newer items for pretty much less. Um, so this is storm runner. Like I was saying, every now and then in 2023, I believe I bought some and it was watered down. Last year in 2024, I bought two and it would look like this. So what we're going to be waiting for is the finale stage. Obviously, this is very reminiscent to me of opening show where it has some very mild, tame effects. But the thing we're looking for, take notice of the grass, the trunk on the vehicle, and the street width. The crackle on this right here, there it is. Look at that. The amount of spread on this thing, if you got two of these going for $50, this by far is one of the best finale combinations if you get two that are not watered down. How do you find that out? I don't know how to figure that out myself. You just gotta roll the dice. There's some other brackets. There is the $39.99. Really not a fan of that. $20 for Moondance Premiere. You can also get the Jumbo Purple Rains from Freedom, Vibrant Voltage, Flower Pot Fountain. $20 each. Eh. The thing we're going to be looking at here, we're probably also going to skip the $29.99. What I like is the $24.99, the Serenity No Noise Fountain. Um, this is a really good fountain just for the nitrocellulose. This is good to, maybe stock up on for things not in the fireworks season. Then you don't want to annoy your neighbors, something you want to light in your backyard and keep quiet. It's actually a nice fountain to have just for the effects. Has a nitrocellulose. It's pretty. Yeah, I actually found a decent video. It was hard to find a good quality video of getting the details of the pretty nice no noise effects. Um, but buy one get one free, 24.99. Really not a bad deal at all. Uh, so the most concerning part to me is Phantom like has some really good items in their BOGOs, and then like the other three brackets are garbage. And also, we're going to be getting into some of the new items for 2025 that were leaked. I don't know if there's any more, but right now there's three. I don't know if there's any new novelties or anything like that, but right now there's going to be three. So this is the end stages of Serenity. This is the quote unquote finale, although a very tame fountain, but a nice series of effects. So the new items for 2025, you have Spirit of the Night, 24.99. Keep in mind you can get two of the Serenity fountains, uh, also low noise, for the same price. So keep that in mind. Another one, Happiness Fountain. This one probably is by far the most disappointing out of the bunch for the price. Uh, not it's very like a La Cauca that TNT has. Once you see the crackle, you're gonna be disappointed. The only winner here, and that's barely a winner, is just because of the price. It's actually a winter product made Phantom Lighthouse Fountain. This one, I'm going to spoil it for you, is going to have very similar crackle to Storm Runner. So be advised, this might be a watered down one. Please ignore the snow cone fountain on the left in this video. But right off the bat, the lighthouse fountain goes into a really nice, loud crackle. If you like crackle, this is your fountain, and it's got a nice little ending stage as well. So I I'm probably obviously I'm gonna have to go to Phantom this year just to get some more Storm Runners and maybe some Serenities. And I'm definitely probably going to pick up the Lighthouse Fountain just because of the ending stage, which we're about to see coming up here. Not is it this part? No, this is the more tame crackle, if I remember correctly. It's the last stage of crackle that we're waiting for. Um, this is now a more milder version. We're still waiting. There it is. So as you can see, this one really has another really good spread of crackle. This is lighting it up. I don't know if it's as good as the Storm Runner, but obviously this video is definitely showing some spread. And there's a little ending effect with the light up. So this is the happiness fountain. Um, Not really impressed with this one. Obviously the video isn't the best, and it's gonna be really low crackle throughout, and it's gonna have um, really nothing too crazy when it comes to effects. Um, so this is the crackle, very low, nothing special. For the price, I'm really not. I mean, I kind of anticipated this coming to stands this year. Everybody told me, that's been on the website forever. But the main effect that I like is this one right here. It's that like willow, slow burn, really good effect. This fountain needs to be on a ladder, 100%. I really like that effect, but I feel like it's just too short, and then it goes on into your basic traditional fountain effects. I really want some more of the willow type effects, and then obviously you got the weaker crackle. It's kind of really hard to compare when you have the lighthouse and the storm runners, and having this kind of crackle, which was just the basic beginning of the like lighthouse type thing. Um, really is going in between your basic chrysanthemum type effects, and then I'm hoping, here we go, this is the quote unquote finale portion of Happiness Fountain. It's definitely, this reminds me of one of the watered down versions of Storm Runner, and then obviously you have the little lightning flash inside there to make the guy light up. So really not the biggest fan. I like Lighthouse a little bit better, but that's Happiness Fountain. This is Spirit of the Night. This is another low noise. Keep in mind this is $24.99. You can get two Serenities for this price. So obviously this beginning effect is one of the better ones. It's got that nice willow type effect going on here. Good height on this. But if I remember correctly, it's missing. No, no, this is it. Okay, this is what makes it good. I remembering a different firework. So this is a really, really good effect to put on a ladder, and I definitely wish it was a little cheaper. I wish this was BOGO for $24.99, but it's not. Definitely a really good, nice, quiet, low noise fountain with those cool effects, and then you got some flying fish. Okay, I'm completely taking everything back. I've been mistaken, and this is definitely probably a must-have from Phantom this year for $24.99. It's got flying fish. It's got one of my favorite willow effects. This is one you really have to put on a ladder, at least some elevated position. Um, I was thinking of a different firework, and now that I'm watching it, I'm like, okay, no, this is the real deal. Um, but and you got a really good burn time. We're still going here. Very rare to see, a fountain for $24.99 burn this long with really good effects. We're still going. It's very unique. It's not all about the crackle. This one is for the people that like to watch really cool effects and impress their show. This is a good one to pair with crackle, but obviously have the crackle kind of towards the end. So uh, this video is actually really good at showing some of the colors. Um, a lot of the videos I found of this one don't really show how unique the willow effect is with some of the color, and it's still freaking going. $24.99 is that's it right there. So that's the video. That's the prices. That's the new info. I was terribly mistaken on the last part there of the Spirit of the Night. I was thinking of a different fountain. By the way, the Spirit of the Night has 6 tubes, and it lasted that long. So $24.99, 6 tubes, not a bad deal at all. Spirit of the Night, Storm Runner, and maybe the Lighthouse Fountain if it comes with that crackle. Got to be making a Phantom stop this year. Fireworks not looking too bad this year. Prices, everybody was worried about it. Those tariffs, well, doesn't look like the tariffs affected us that bad at all now, didn't it? Huh. Weird how that works. Anyways, guys, glad I could do this video, and we're gonna end it with watching that beautiful storm runner again. Have a good one, guys.